Talent.
Yo.
Let me talk to you, my bro. Matt Hancock resigned yesterday.
Okay.
But he got caught on Friday. The footage come out on Friday, but he resigned yesterday.
Yeah.
Why did he not resign straight away?
Obviously, the power plays and his he's in a little club, innit? So
Boys club.
yeah, people try to look after each other.
Okay, let me break it down for you. Boris immediately came out. Okay, what happened was
That's his boy, innit?
Okay. Matt Hancock got caught out. He apologized to Boris specifically.
He said, "Hey, it's cool. All good with me."
Okay, so he blatantly fell on his own sword. Was it purposely done, or was it just a coincidence? What do you think?
I don't believe in coincidences.
I don't believe in coincidences neither.
My side of the story, there's always a story, the truth, and maybe the other side or whatnot. But the way I see it is either like looking through the smoke, through the fog.
Yeah,
it's either he's the scapegoat for all this, whatever madness, or he messed with the wrong person. Something like it's one or the other.
Or he got himself out of the collateral damage that's about to come. Like, weaseled himself
Not
out.
really, because his name's written off. It's not him getting out of it. His name's written off. He handled this whole pandemic fishy and dodgy and weak.
You're right, but it was incompetent.
Yeah, but that's why I think the scapegoat.
Okay, but the truth is, we all know it's incompetent. But that is not why he resigned. He didn't resign because incompetent. Because if you resign because of incompetent, then you have to start checking the rest of the cabinet and who else is incompetent there.
Oh, that's a fact.
The next person will be BJ.
And that's why I go back to he's the scapegoat.
Okay, but
They think it's going to stop there, but we want them all.
Okay, but let's not forget Dominic Cummings.
Yep.
Was coming for these man's throats.
Yep.
Him and Boris.
Yep.
He's come to take their throats out. So I think it's just a bit convenient. He fell on his sword just at this right time.
I'll be honest, I think, I've been not even following, but you pick up these little stories about this guy and that. He's been doing foolery for a minute now.
Yeah.
Like Matt Hancock. I think that it was written, man. His time was done. Like he was doing foolery. Obviously, he done them dodgy dealings where he gave a contract to a family member or something like that.
Yep,
big money
and
contract.
and he's got 20% in that.
Do you
company.
see what I'm saying? Even the woman he's doing his little side thing with now, she's a lobbyist. So they come together to put agendas and lobby new laws and all of that. Like it's a little secret boys club, innit? Yeah. So like I said, I personally think it's a scapegoat. Someone needs to take the fall for it, and it's not going to be just him. Yeah, it's just maybe the beginning of it. But it's been a minute. He should have been gone a long time ago. He was doing a whack job, even if it's on purpose.
Was there an apology?
Yeah, I think he put up an apology.
Are you sure?
He put out a little video on the news and
But
I didn't hear all of it. I don't listen to them.
I
don't listen to them.
I heard that, but I listened to it.
I don't know if he said sorry for what I'd done. He was just saying, I need to resign. It's only right.
He didn't say sorry.
There you go. These men ain't sorry. Look at when Boris said all that stuff about the Muslims and this and that. He didn't apologise.
Okay, let me ask you a question now. You see me, I believe the whole thing is staged, bro. Yeah. So this is my personal thoughts. I believe it's all been calculated.
Yeah.
There was no apology. That means he completed the job he was supposed to do. So him resigning right now was part of the job.
It was written.
It was written. Yeah? And if there was any genuine reason to resign him, he would have done so with the other mistakes he's made in the past.
Yeah, back then.
Like big boy mistakes.
Listen,
this is nothing to do with the government, This is his personal life he resigned over.
Even the reason why they're saying he's resigning because he didn't abide by the rules of social distancing. Are you dumb? Like, you should be resigning because you're not leading. You're not a person to be in the forefront leading this country, health secretary. No one's going to listen to you. You're a walking shambles, liar, cheat, all these things. Like, are you a man of morals for us to trust you on what you're saying?
You're talking about Matt Cock?
Yeah, Matt Cock.
Matt Cock. He's a
Matt hand in. Trust me. Yeah, man. But back to what you said, right? Mm-hmm. I believe it was all written out. Even just to Like, come on, people, man. This is such a show. After all the foolery this guy's been involved with, we hear he's cheating on his missus with someone in office. We see the video. This is like a sitcom. Tell me this ain't a sitcom. Then when we say things of, oh, look through the lines, we're the people who are crazy. Like, come on. It's like the Truman Show, man. Touch the wall and open the door. You're going to see a studio behind it, man.
But, bro, you know, in this world, from what I'm learning, bro, chaos has to occur for the...
Chaos and fear.
For the Antichrist to step in, bro.
Oh, shit.
Like, I'm on the spiritual plane, bro.
I feel you.
I'm on a whole different thing. I see it past the physical.
I feel you.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, I'm Bundy's man, though. Real talk.
Nah, but it's just...
Nah, man to Bundy's man, though. Man to Bundy's man. They're destroying the country. I don't even give a fuck about the country, blood. But
how
they're
blatant it is. It's just so in your face, blatant. They're mocking it. They're mocking it. Thing, Boris was a mock. Now his whole team is a mock. It's just... Okay, so what's next now? So everyone's hating the Tories or whatever. They don't like our... Who's the other side? Who do we... Like,
why ain't you heard nothing from Labour?
Anyone?
Sir
who? Keir
Starmer.
Okay.
You ain't heard a word from him. Right now, the opposition is weak, blood. You should be attacking. You should be firing arrows left, right, and centre. You've gone quiet. Why have you gone quiet, bro?
They got blown out of here as well. You know what? It's hard to say they got blown out. They're both the same. It's yin and yang. They're the same. It's all on purpose, man. Because you know what I see? I only see us as mini America, right? So America started going down the route of celebrity.
Why do you see us as mini America? Why not see us as we leaded it? And
you're right. I mean, culture, like the people-wise, where we always adapt American style after them. That's what I mean. At the top, I understand it's a British rule empire. I don't even know, whatever. But it's like the culture always shifts after America shifts. So we went into celebrity politicians and Trump as president and all that. I can see that happening.
Sorry, let me add to that. Thank you for saying that. Did you see the way the story come out? It looks like it's celebrity gossip, blood.
It's a sitcom.
It's disgusting. People, tell me you're not falling for this, man. Come on, people, man. You're not falling for this.
People watching news like they used to watch Friends and all these shows.
I personally think, that distraction there was because of that protest yesterday, bro.
What do you mean, because? Why because?
Because that protest was heated, bro. Like, me just watching it, obviously I had other obligations I had to attend to yesterday. I would have went, but I couldn't. To me, just watching it looks like there was much more people there than ever.
Than the first big one?
Yeah, than the first one I went to.
The
second one I went to. No, I went to a couple before.
Oh, the one before that.
Then the third one is that one there. And it's like, that looks like the most packed out one, bro. Definitely.
Okay.
So it's like, they know the people are getting onto them, bro. So they found... I didn't see none of that protest on TV last night, really.
Nah,
bro.
not one.
Not one. But we had time to talk about man's private affairs. So 1 million people linking up in the street...
Nah, that's a fact.
It's not important.
That should be front page.
But we have time to talk about man's personal affairs.
That should be front page.
Like, wake up, people.
Like, see how they put Million Man March and all of that?
Yeah.
That should be front page.
I know.
But instead we got a video, this man grips in the bum. Do you see how he even grips in the bum? It's like, that's the first back off. Not even a back off. That's the first bum he's grips and that. He was so thirsty, this guy.
That's kissing behind the bike sheds and that.
I swear he's a virgin or something. The way he was grabbing her and that, I was like, oh yeah, This guy, first little brown flavour you had and that. Look at him.
You got the seasoning still.
He got one little Maggie and that. Now he's...
You got one Maggie cube.
One Maggie cube. Now he's all getting hot and sweating and that.
You didn't even get Maggie. You got Oxo, cuz. You got an Oxo cube.
Yo, these man there.
But she resigned as well. She left her.
All of them.
As well.
But listen, they can resign, but you know they've got their little secret holdings and companies. And if he's part of the boys' club, they're gonna look after him. Right, you take the heat. We'll look after you behind closed doors.
When the cabinet shifts.
He's already got his money from that little deal he got with coronavirus and who got the PPE and that. He's bellied up, he's gone, he's out of here.
Yeah. We don't like this government, man. I can't lie to you. And I feel like this is one of the first governments I don't like at all.
What do you mean?
Like, no. Obviously, we have problems with other governments. But this government here is committing crimes against humanity, bro.
I think we're just young and asleep.
Yeah.
Think of Tony Blair. That's kind of Tony Blair is who before him, was it John Major or something? Tony Blair was the first prime minister I kind of was
Did your mom like him?
awake to.
Did your mom like him?
I can't remember. I
Your
was
mum
too
did
young.
like him. Your mum did like
A
him.
lot of people liked him.
My family liked him.
A lot of people liked him.
A lot of black families liked him.
Yeah, but look what he done.
appealed though to the black people.
He was Bush's runaround, innit?
The side man still.
You see what I'm saying? And he took us on a fake war as well. So it's like, I think from when I was old enough to understand there's some sort of people ruling us, like, from there I saw the holes in it. So I don't know, I can't even say there was a government I liked. I was just asleep to it.
Nah, okay, I agree with you still.
Feel me?
But the truth is, let me tell you something. My soul is on a budget because I can't afford stress, envy, none of this faffing around.
My soul is in the overdraft, dog.
I'm jolting because
I'm getting fines every month from my soul being in negativity, bro. But obviously you need to plow through and know what you're destined for and add that positivity onto that and then ride through with faith. Because one positive light kills off 10 shadows, you get me?
the brightest light is in the dark, G.
You know, like that.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man. Like, you know, you watch Harry Potter and that, and then these Dementors come and that, and then that light comes from the one and they all get duppied off and that. Yeah, you know, like that.
Alright, cool, let's move on. What about Derek Chauvin?
What are you telling me about that, man?
Are you happy with the sentence he got?
Nah.
Why?
Like I said earlier, I know people who've done less and riding more. And even just to the fact of, I don't even want. We can talk on the side of it was intended. He meant to do it. It was all planned. People call it conspiracy, right? However, I'm gonna say, even if it was accidental, even if, bear with me, I'm not saying it was accidental, but even if it was accidental, right? The way it went about. My man's looking at the camera. My man's is a member of the police. There's an example you have to set. So once that example is set, others can follow that. So already that example he's setting is a bad one because other people will be thinking they can do that too. So I think you have to give him the harshest penalty. So that people know, whoa, I can't even go near that. I can't do anything like that.
And is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence as well, bro? I don't believe in coincidences, by the way. Is it a coincidence? Another officer in the week in England got prosecuted as well for that murder of that black football player.
Yeah. I saw that. Look at that. Mini America. Look at us. See? Yeah.
So that's the first officer in 35 years.
And they both come at the same time.
They both come at the same time. I don't believe.
Yeah.
And they're both black victims.
Yes.
That they racially killed, bro.
Yeah. Straight away, I don't like that. Then they give you conflicting energy. Oh, the statues of George Floyd, and then straight away the statues are being vandalized, and it's like, why are they playing with our emotions, man?
Do you feel like do you think man's an idiot? Do you think a statue's gonna make man happy, bro?
They're playing with our emotions.
I don't care about your statue, bro. What pigeons are gonna shit over that, bro?
You know, like that.
Derek. Shh. I'm not gonna say his name. From now, we don't talk about these guys no more, man. Keep them.
What do you think is gonna get touched in there,
bruv? I don't know, man. The world is weird, man. The world is weird. Like when you're inside, you just wanna get out.
You just wanna ride your time, leave me alone and ride.
Yeah,
I
you
get
just wanna
that.
get out. But he needs to get touched.
But the other side is, if it's set up, he ain't getting touched unless they're setting him up where he's not in on it. But if he's in on, if it is this set up, plan, rollout, whatever, right? He's not getting touched. He's gonna be looked after, innit? If his guy ain't been, you know, like
you
that.
know what's crazy? I'm trying to think of the actions of kneeling on someone's neck for 9 minutes. Like, I get when man's in beef, you might knock man a bit too hard, and he might bang his head on the floor.
It's a public lynching, bro.
I know. I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm trying to put it into perspective. Really, he should have got 99 years, bro. Like, nothing else. Like, you was there crushing man's neck. Like,
minimum 30 years. Minimum.
99, blood.
Facts.
Like, you're fed as well, bro.
Facts.
And you was on camera.
Facts.
And you got told to get off.
Facts.
And you decided still not to, bro.
While looking at everyone like, yeah, what?
Like, bro, you can shoot someone in a spur of the moment, and that's more justable than you sitting on someone's neck for 9 minutes, bro.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, people get heated.
Especially when you feel they're limp. You can tell when someone's still got some force or body or life in them.
Yeah.
You feel we're just limp and like, whoa, hold on, he might be, is he alright? Come on, man. Anyway, it's stressing that, man.
But I believe that's a setup anyway, bro. Like 100%.
See, and that's the thing. These days, right, they play with your emotions, and then you even can see the setup in it, and it's still playing with your emotions, and it's like, they won because they're invoking my emotions. You get me?
I believe there's a certain group behind all of this. I'm not going to say the name.
The shadow government, yeah?
No. I'm not going to say the name.
A certain group.
A certain group who's really pushing an agenda out here. They're everywhere. They're moving psyopish. Like, it's not hard to think of it, but I don't want to say the name and give them any clout on radio.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Man threw up the gang signs.
Yeah,
off camera threw up the gang signs and that. I know that. Them acronyms there.
I think they're behind it. To be fair, bro, I think they're the ones behind a lot of this movement.
What, causing the chaos?
They had to give birth to it to come out of it.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? In the chaos, there's order still.
Yeah,
everything. It's only chaos to us. It looks like.
I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy you say that, because all the little protests, not even little, these big protests I've been to, it ends up the group just being mixed with. You get me? I just see, and it's like, hold up, what is it here?
You can smell it.
What agenda are we fighting?
We know what's going on. We just gotta put action and make sure it don't go on.
Infiltration, man.
People, man, we have to get our communities in order, man. This is a real situation. Like, or be prepared to be wiped out, bro. Like, it's that deep.
Chained, put in chains, man. Maybe even literally. Forget the mental. It will be mental and physically chained. You get me? So yeah, man. I mean, if you're asking about solutions, you need to organize in your communities. All these people that you're around daily, first of all, make sure it's clean and like-minded and everyone on the same frequency, yeah? So there's no draw-outs, yeah? Or sidetracks, yeah? Or just fakeness, yeah? Behind that, everyone needs to play their role and positions and execute. Otherwise, there's no point even trying to row that boat, you get me? That's the way I see it. But it's easier said than done.
See what? I'm on a whole different thought pattern, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
I don't think we can do it here, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't think we can do it in England. I don't think so. There's like, the land is not, well, it's a man's, but it's been, what's the word? Occupied.
Oh, the land's occupied.
It is, and it's occupied with their auras and their demons and their things on it, bro.
That infrastructure is just
so
tainted.
we can't elevate with that around us, bro, because when our codes are not like that.
Yeah.
So anything we do towards that agenda, it brings us down consciously. Do you get what I'm saying, dog? I think we gotta go back home, bro, and build back the homeland.
I hear that.
I think that's really the only solution. There's nothing else. Guys are scared to go home. Why are you scared to go home, bro? What? Because they showed you a couple kids on TV starving. Like, you're sleeping, bro.
Yeah.
Like, go home, man. Like, really, go home. Go check it out. Go home for a week and come back.
And that's the other side of all of this, right? Not that we complain, because it's rightfully so, but it's not our land. Yeah, originally and all of that, but right now, the way they've got it set up, we complain about social injustice and all of that because we are not the ones making the rules for our people. We're not that. If you're playing a game, right, and you've got options to pick your team, you're going to pick the strongest team possible for your game, right? Mm-hmm. That's what's happened. So anyone else, you're not really going to care because you know you've got the strongest team for your game, for the game you're playing. The game we're playing, we don't get to pick our people on our team. We're left with not the scraps. I'm not calling no one scraps, but we're left with what is left, and then through that we're trying to find the strongest people, blindly. So, yeah, I guess you're right. We do need to go back in our element, in our society, in our land.
But we've come so far. A lot of us have lost the mother tongue. We've come so far from the original man who he was. We have,
of course. Everything takes strategy, man. If you're going back today, you need to think of it. You need to go with someone who can be that bridge, that anchor. Yeah. You need to do it all smart. Yeah. Okay, you're going to be our spokesperson. Okay, you're going to be our this. If you're trying to do it like that, you got to think about it. And this is me just freestyling, by the way. I don't know. I don't have the plan, none of that. but it needs to be thought out strategically for someone who's going to be the person to communicate, get the resources, do this, do that. Before you just go back there, then you're stuck, then you end up being part of the shanty.
You're right.
Get me?
But you can never be part of the shanty because your mindset is already different to theirs. So you will go back and make a difference regardless. You will see the loops, you see the holes everywhere, and you'll fill them out naturally. You go back and be a god, man. You be a god, just naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally.
And again, that's easy for us to say, but then the flip side to that, are the people going to take you in?
No, they're going to...
You European. Oh, I'm African. No, you're European.
JC just
European.
come. Johnny just come.
JC just come.
Listen, I'm going to tell you about that. Do you know there's a community in Somalia that they built a new community when they've been deported from England? So they've got a little Somali English community out there. You know what they call them? The Malis call them mentally ills.
Damn.
Yeah, they're the mentally ill lot. Leave them over there.
Eee.
I know. And they're like the guys getting scammed, robbed, sent to the other side of the town.
Now imagine one of them know better, trying to help their own people, trying to become a political power, and they're just shunning him when he can actually help level up because the people there could be corrupt or something. You see, that's the fight.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's the fight.
But that's the fight you're gonna have to take on, bro.
Yeah.
Look what fight we're doing now.
Yeah.
What, you rather this fight than the other one?
We're the Europeans. We're the Western.
What fight would
all this chat. West Side. We're the Westerners.
What fight would you rather have, bro?
Give me the option. This fight here now.
Yeah.
Or back home fighting your own people. Goddamn.
Yeah, bro. Me, I'd rather fight my own people, bro.
I'd rather be back there because at least I'm not sticking out like just bait on my skin color. Like.
And there's more of a purpose for me.
Yeah.
Personally.
And there'll be, even though there'll be some you come against and like you don't get on with, but there's gonna be others that you do get on with, isn't it? There's gonna be the other side.
In my country, I feel like they will stone man, bro. Say the wrong thing out there because they're so ingrained with religion. Say the wrong thing out there, bro. They're chopping you, bro. But anyway, let's move on. There's a quick little notifications of what's happened this week. Did you hear about the block in Miami collapsing? Guys, did anyone hear about the block in Miami collapsing?
That's another one.
5 people dead, 169 people missing.
That's another one.
Last week was the anniversary of Glenfell.
Oh no!
And this week another block's collapsed. But listen, the engineer was saying there was structural damage in the building 3 years ago. So just know someone's about to get... Yeah.
You know what's mad as well, right? Again, people just keep on saying, "Oh, conspiracy theories through everything." And
what do you mean conspiracy theories through everything, bro?
Bun that, man. Anyway, my third eye can see stuff that my two eyes can't see. You get me? But yeah, I don't know. Again, you need to fact check stuff. But I've seen stories just about certain people were in the building and like certain political people were in there and they'd take them out and stuff like that.
To us, well, you seem to know a lot about the matter, cuz.
Nah, I don't know. I just saw a story. I ain't fact check it, so I don't want to just put it out there if it's real. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
But they try to say some stuff about there was a person who, what's the country?
Well, Miami.
No.
Are we talking about
the Miami collapsed. There was a person in that building.
Yeah.
And there's a country which just took on Bitcoin. And isolate. They said they're not taking $1 anymore or something like that. Is it South America? I don't remember. This is what I'm saying. I need to look into Venezuela. Might be Venezuela, but I'm not sure.
They're going through some problems.
But a country has just took on Bitcoin and is trying to remove the US dollar.
Okay.
And the person who was involved in making that happen, I don't know, a political figure or something like that,
was in the building.
Mad! Apparently.
Mad.
And that's that story I read after that. So again, all these things coincide. I don't know.
Alright, it's good you said that about the whole South American thing. There's another bit of news. Did you know the Colombian president's helicopter got shot at, blood? Like
when?
In the last couple of days, my bro. Like ridiculed in the sky, bro. But he survived because what there was in a military helicopter. So it had like armor. It had armor in it, so the bullets weren't penetrating the helicopter is bad.
So what are you attributing that to then?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of coincidences, innit, bro? There's a lot of coincidences. Like Colombian president getting shot, that South American guy in the building is just a bit, I don't know, bro. Just a bit fishy out here, man. Everything's a bit fishy out here, man. It's a bit fishy. But yo, powers that the Colombian president survived. You get me? No one wants to see that on their news first thing in the morning.
Yeah, man.
Colombia's a country, bro. It's a crazy country, Colombia, bro.
Yeah, in what way?
Corruption is disgusting there.
It's not the only one, but yeah, man, they've riddled that country, to be honest. I'd like to hear from someone.
It's crazy. You know what it is? Like, they want to normalise everything. Everything is getting normalised, in a sense. Apart from accountability.
I like that one.
And respect. That everything else is getting normalised apart from accountability.
I hear that.
And this the world we in. It's a bit bad, man.
And
really
also
bad.
that goes into accountability. You're right. Even people's mistakes and there's so much. We need just an episode on just that alone, to be honest.
Yeah. People, who saw the tornado in East London? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this tornado? Why wasn't this tornado announced on the news? Did they watch? Are these people that watch the weather 24 hours a day, they miss this tornado? How do you miss that? How do you miss that? And on top of that, that was some weird tornado. Like, it hit like a couple streets.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's just weird. That's just weird.
Listen, it gets to a point like we were talking about earlier, like, is everything a conspiracy or is there coincidences or is it this, is that?
3 streets got hit with a tornado.
Weird, man, it's weird.
But shall I spin that on you? If I tell you 2 days ago there was another tornado in Czech Republic that wasn't announced as well.
Okay.
If I tell you there was another tornado in South London also. In South America, sorry.
Okay.
Also.
Around the same time or recently?
Around the same time.
Damn. So they're testing out their tools. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, they are.
Testing out their tools.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even a full twister, as if like it came down, we all saw it. Like energy, these energy waves. What they call the machines? Them direct energy beams or direct energy machines and that.
Yeah, but this tornado had brick walls falling down. And bro, if they're testing out stuff like that on old houses, God help us with these new builds, bro.
Oh, these weak ass new builds. That's getting lifted.
Clock it, bro.
Just testing out what they can do, innit?
And when I saw them old houses and I saw the brickwork and I even saw like the roof tiles all fell off them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about these new houses, bro. I'm not sure they can withstand a little bit of pressure like that.
Boy.
I saw trees getting rooted. I saw bricks flying. I saw bins up in the air. I saw trees, my brother, skimming through the pavement, bro.
I'll put this out there just to say I said it. I said it first, like Soldier Boy. After these, what they call it, all these diseases and flus and all of that, it's gonna be weather control stuff, and God forbid they start turning it up on the weather.
But bro, it's been a weird year.
That's the next pandemic.
Do you remember when it was snowing?
Global warming.
Do you remember when it was snowing?
Didn't it snow less than a month ago? Like in May? Are we in May? When June? It snowed not even too long ago, like beginning of May or something. I remember I was shocked when it snowed around my birthday in March a couple years back. Now it's snowing in May.
And did you see the snowflakes itself?
Oh, why that?
The snowflakes were perfectly like snowflakes, like perfect. And in my whole years of growing up, I have never, my brother, seen snowflakes like that.
Not visibly. They said you need a microscope to see it. But now you're seeing it in your hand.
Yeah. Who said, who's they?
I don't know.
Who's they? The same liars. Who?
You know what, yeah? It gets to the point where, alright, cool, we can try and see through everything, right? But it's not even our fault. The way the government or whoever runs this place has caused so much distrust, lies, and that. You can't even blame us for looking at all the bullshit they give us, man. You can't even blame us, man. There's no trust at all. But from what you're saying, yeah, I've seen that as well. And even all about the ice turning black when you don't even melt when you try to burn it.
Yeah.
All these things, right? It's like, are we going to see more of this come to the surface?
Yeah. Next is raining fire, mate.
Yeah.
Like, don't be surprised when you see fire coming down from the sky, bro.
Man.
Don't be surprised.
And then they'll blame it on the aliens.
Do you believe in aliens? I don't.
Do I believe in aliens? Oh, shit. Are we going there?
I believe...
Are we going there?
I believe they're demons, bro.
Are we
They're
going there?
real demons, bro. And they're trying to disguise it as aliens. You get me, Gigi?
Boy.
Like...
Listen.
I don't believe in UFOs. So I'll tell you why I don't believe in UFOs. Because it's not unidentified.
It's identified.
Exactly. So that already throws you off.
Yeah, because they're labeling that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And if you know about electromagnetic energy,
Yeah.
you know all these things are just fake, blood. So when you're seeing anti-gravity, bro.
It's a long day.
I'm going to leave this one. You know why? Yeah, we got to break down so much topics to even get...
To end up here.
Yeah, to even get through them layers. Like, because what is done in the dark will come out to light. All this business they do is in the dark, bro. You lot cannot be light people, bro. You're not out there. You're not showing your faces. You're not making it obvious what you're doing. So, yeah, man. Next week we'll go a bit deeper. We'll dive deeper than that. And we'll lay it out a bit properly for you. That was just a quick topic we just threw out there. But yeah, man. Watch yourselves, people, man. Educate yourselves, man. Take care of your family, people.